AI tools are really developing extensively. In this video, we are going to explore together the necessary stuff for us to conduct such architectural visuals, as you can see, by utilizing an open source AI platform. So it would be a capsule of information to you, and I hope it would be easy for you. Firstly, we should introduce the tool which we are going to use. It is ComfyUI. ComfyUI is a node-based user interface, specifically focusing to relate and combine AI models together to produce different AI workflows. It basically allows the user to construct, manipulate, and customize. So it is an advanced kind of approach to AI tools. The processing of ComfyUI actually uses your own device properties. So it is basically locally dependent on your device. It does not depend on external factors that would run this visual output, for example. That's why it is essential to study your device properties to see if it can handle the processing amount, which most likely it would for models that won't require high amount of RAM usage and VRAM usages. So let's firstly download ComfyUI through the relevant GitHub page. We will go to the GitHub page in here of Comfy Anonymous. We would go down, scroll down, and we will click on the install ComfyUI. We click on the direct download link through here. We will unzip the file. So I have placed the ComfyUI installation in the C drive. I have the main processor and the main properties of my device in my C drive. So what I'm going to do is that we enter into the folder and we see some folders and some other files. Firstly, if we want to run ComfyUI, there is two options. The first option is running by the CPU, and the second option is by using your GPU. So it is dependent on your device. If you want to check out the necessary technical information, you can always reach out to the main page. I have the NVIDIA GPU, so it would work simply fine for me. If we go to the ComfyUI folder, there is multiple of folders. The main folders that we need to take into account. The first one is the models folder. Inside this folder, we will place all the necessary AI models that would function or operate together. The second folder is actually the custom nodes folder. We might call it as the plugins inside this program, ComfyUI. The third folder is the output folder. The output folder would capture every output you would produce in. So these are the main three folders that we can focus on. Of course, all of them are technical and important, but for the user, these are the main important folders. After we downloaded ComfyUI, what we need to do is to download also the ComfyUI manager. Through this GitHub page, we simply go down and then there is this installation process. We will go inside the custom nodes folder, right click and then open in terminal. We would git clone this link in here and go back. We would paste the GitHub link and this would install the ComfyUI manager to your program. We can now actually enter the ComfyUI. We would double click on the run NVIDIA GPU. We will have this empty space. So as we said, ComfyUI is a node-based program. So it would require multiple of nodes to work uniformly produce the output. Regarding the workflow itself, you would take it from this website if you are searching for such architectural workflows, or either you can download this workflow that I have. It includes the instructions that try to make it straightforward for you to understand in simple terms. You can always go back to the note and check the instructions. So simply dragging and dropping the file in here accordingly would enter you to the workflow in here. What we need to do is to actually download some important models. So we will copy this link and then we enter this Civet AI page of the Juggernaut model. It emphasizes that it is using the SDXL as the base for this Juggernaut model. So what we need to do, there's multiple of models of the Juggernaut model. We will download the first one. You can download it from this button. It is nearly 7 gigabytes. So you would download it actually and place it under go inside the models folder. As we said, it is an important part. We would go to the checkpoints folder now and we will place the XL model inside it. Moving to the next one, we have the IP adapter model. The IP adapter is actually not a must model or must nodes to have. What the IP adapter does is that it takes a reference image. It actually deconstructs the necessary style and then it would apply them to your output. So it is actually important when talking about architectural visuals. So we have downloaded the ComfyUI manager, right? On the right side. The IP adapter actually is available on the managers. We will go to the model manager in here and then type IP adapter. What we need to have is actually the clip vision model, which is this one. And the second one is the IP adapter XL. So simply press the install button in here and instantly it would place it in the relevant directory so that you don't need to do any other work from here. We have the control net model. So as we can see, all of are working specifically for SDXL models. So the control net model, paste it and go to this page. There's two type of models. It might be better to download the Pro Max version. After you download it, you go to the models folder of the ComfyUI as we said previously, and then control net folder. We downloaded the most important types and the file. That would be it. After you drag and drop your workflow, most probably you would have some missing custom nodes. Go to the manager and then install missing custom nodes. Just click download and then restart ComfyUI and then the nodes should come in their place. Another node to mention is the preprocessors node. This is also a custom node full of different preprocessors. I am actually using the depth anything preprocessor and the Anyline art preprocessor. So there's the positive part is the thing that you want to see in the output. The negative part is the things that you don't want to see in the output. I placed by dragging the picture and placing it to the load image node in here. And I also have placed the style picture, which is this picture. It has this, sunset time and then this greenery. And then I'm going to start the queue actually. Every process that we have in here, the K sampler conducts it together and would produce these kinds of visuals. So these are three outputs. So let's try for another input image. This image is perspective view of a modern building. So as you can see, we have produced three different outputs. We can notice how the similarity is existing here between the three images or the three outputs. The color scheme and the gradients having some, similar features. That would also like go back to the input of the IP adapter and its influence to the overall style of the output. So another workflow we have is the sketch type of visual. We have applied here a LoRa node. The LoRa node actually applies style references that would allow the checkpoint model to produce similar content. So let's try one run for this. So this is the sketch style output we have. For example, if we compare it with the rendered or realistic visual. So that is mostly it. I hope you benefited. If you are seeking more in-depth information about ComfyUI nodes and its technical parts, I have a course of introducing ComfyUI, and you can reach out as well the workflows in the Patreon. Feel free to support us and see you.